Lovely viewers, welcome back to the channel. Today's story has left the entire fandom in a whirlwind of emotion and speculation. The internet is on fire because Song Joong-ki, the actor we all know and love, has just dropped a cryptic post that has everyone talking. Fans are calling it one of his most emotional, mysterious, and heart-stirring messages ever. The post appeared out of nowhere, and within minutes, it sparked thousands of reactions, theories, and tears across social media. It's all about lost love, pain, and maybe unfinished feelings. So grab a seat, because we're diving deep into everything that's happening around Song Joong-ki's latest emotional revelation. It all started when Song Joong-ki took to his personal Instagram late last night. The post was simple, just a black and white photo of a dimly lit road lined with falling leaves. But what truly sent fans into shock was the caption that accompanied it. He wrote, "Some memories never fade, some hearts never heal, and some love stories are meant to remain unfinished." Just like that, the internet erupted. Within minutes, hashtags like #SongJoongki, #LostLove, and #UnfinishedHeart began trending worldwide. Lovely viewers, doesn't that sound heartbreaking? Fans couldn't help but wonder who or what he was referring to. Was it about his past love? Was it about the emotional baggage of something unresolved? The comment section exploded with thousands of fans trying to decode his message. Some said it sounded like he was reflecting on an old relationship, while others believed it was tied to an upcoming drama role. But many couldn't shake the feeling that there was something deeper, something real behind those words. One fan wrote, "This doesn't sound like a script line, it sounds like a confession." Another said, "He's been so quiet for months and now this? My heart aches for him." And just like that, the speculation began to spiral. Many couldn't help but link the post to his past with Song Hye-kyo, the woman with whom he once shared one of the most iconic love stories in Korean entertainment history. The pair, who captured hearts during their time together on and off screen, have always had fans wondering if there were still unspoken emotions between them. Lovely viewers, what's even more shocking is the timing of this post. It came just days after a new interview featuring Song Hye-kyo went viral, where she talked about learning to forgive, move on, and cherish memories that once brought happiness. Fans immediately drew connections, wondering if Song Joong-ki saw that interview and felt something stir inside him. Was this his way of responding without words? Was it a silent message to someone who once meant everything to him? And as the night deepened, more fans began flooding the comment section, pouring their hearts out, trying to decipher what Song Joong-ki was truly feeling. Many noted that his tone felt deeply personal, like the kind of message one writes after reflecting on a love that once changed everything. Some fans even said it reminded them of his days with Song Hye-kyo, a time when his happiness was visible, radiant, and uncontainable. "He used to smile differently back then," one user wrote, "and now it's like he's carrying a weight we can't see." The phrase "lost love" started trending across platforms within hours. Everyone wanted to understand who or what he was referring to. Could it be about his past with Song Hye-kyo? Or was it a quiet expression of something new that had slipped through his fingers? Fans pointed out that the actor rarely posts such emotional content unless something significant had happened in his life. His usual updates revolve around projects, brand promotions, or cheerful travel moments. So this post felt out of place. Raw, real, and vulnerable. Lovely viewers, imagine scrolling through your favorite actor's page only to see him speaking from his soul, expressing something that feels like a goodbye. That's exactly how fans felt, as if they had been let into a moment that wasn't meant for the world, but rather for someone who once knew him deeply. Some even claimed that the background of the photo, a blurry sunset by the sea, symbolized the closing of a chapter, a farewell to something precious. But what truly sent shivers through everyone was the follow-up comment he left under his own post. "Some stories don't end. They just fade." That line broke the internet. Fans couldn't help but tie it to his once highly publicized love story with Song Hye-kyo. It's no secret that their relationship, from their beautiful on-screen chemistry in Descendants of the Sun to their short-lived marriage, left an emotional mark on millions across the world. They were the definition of a fairy tale love gone too soon. People began revisiting old interviews, where Joong talked about love, forgiveness, and healing. In one of them he once said, "When you love someone truly, a part of that love never dies. It just becomes quieter." Those words suddenly felt prophetic, as if he had seen this moment coming. And now, this cryptic post brought those memories rushing back, reigniting the emotions fans had long buried. Some fans, however, believe this post may not be about heartbreak at all. They suggest it could be inspired by a film role he's preparing for. Song Joong is known for immersing himself emotionally into his characters, often drawing from personal experiences to portray them authentically. Could this be a method acting moment, a teaser of something deeper tied to an upcoming project? Or is it truly a glimpse into his heart? As the online buzz grew, Korean media outlets began to pick up the story, speculating about his intentions. His agency quickly responded with a simple, vague statement. Song Joong often expresses his thoughts creatively. There is no particular meaning behind the post. But that didn't satisfy the public. If anything, it made them more curious. Why respond so quickly if there was no meaning? Why not let the post speak for itself? The agency's defensive tone only added fuel to the fire. Meanwhile, eagle-eyed fans noticed that Song Hye-kyo had also been unusually quiet on her social media accounts around the same time. She hadn't posted for weeks, which immediately made the internet spiral with theories. Could she have seen the post? Did she feel something when she read it? Was this his way of reaching out, not through a call or text, but through the language both of them know too well? Emotions written in public silence. Lovely viewers, think about it. Sometimes the most powerful messages aren't direct. They're subtle, wrapped in emotion, meant only for the person who will truly understand them. What if this was Song Joong final message to the one who once held his heart? What if it was his way of saying, "I remember, even if you've moved on"? And the emotional reactions didn't stop there. Fans began writing letters online addressed to both Song Joong and Song Hye-kyo, expressing how much they still believe in the beauty of their past love. Even if they never reunite, one fan wrote, their story taught us that love can be beautiful, even when it ends. That sentiment spread across fan forums and TikTok edits, where old clips of the couple together resurfaced. The way they looked at each other, laughed together, and shared effortless chemistry both on and off screen. It was as if the entire internet had been transported back to 2017, reliving the moments when their love felt timeless. Even celebrities and close friends of the two stars subtly joined the conversation by liking or reposting the quote, fueling even more intrigue. Every little move, every emoji, every repost became part of the ongoing mystery surrounding this lost love post. But what stood out the most was how emotional Song Joong looked in the recent photos taken by fans. He appeared thinner, quieter, and more introspective. Some claimed his eyes told a story that his words couldn't, one of nostalgia, reflection, and maybe even regret. While no one truly knows what's going on behind the scenes, what's clear is that this post touched something deep within him, something personal and unhealed. And as we continue to watch this story unfold, one can't help but wonder, will Song Hye-kyo ever respond, even silently? Will she post something cryptic in return, as she has done in the past? Or will this remain one of those haunting celebrity moments that fans never truly get answers to? Whatever happens next, one thing is certain. Song Joong post reminded the world that love, once lost, never fully disappears. It lingers, hidden between words, photos, and memories that refuse to fade. A few days after his cryptic lost love post, Song Joong was spotted at the airport, wearing a black cap pulled low and dark sunglasses that couldn't hide the tired expression on his face. Fans who saw him said he seemed quiet, almost lost in thought, barely responding to greetings or cameras. One witness said, "He looked like someone carrying a memory too heavy to put down." Those words struck everyone's hearts, spreading like wildfire through fan pages and discussion threads. Could it be that his post had been a genuine cry from the heart, not just a poetic caption? Meanwhile, Song Hye-kyo finally updated her page. Not with words, but with a breathtaking black and white photo of the ocean. No caption. Just waves, endless and silent. The timing was too perfect, too intentional to ignore. Fans immediately connected the dots. Song Joong Ki's sunset post followed by Song Hye Kyo's ocean photo, like two messages responding across the digital space. It's like he sent a letter and she answered with the sea. One fan beautifully commented, summing up the emotions of millions who believed that their silent exchange said more than any words ever could. As this emotional guessing game continued, Korean entertainment reporters began digging deeper. Some insiders hinted that Song Joong Ki had been in contact with people close to Song Hye Kyo again recently, perhaps just as friends, perhaps not. One even claimed, they may not be back together, but they have been talking privately. There's still respect between them. That one statement reignited the fire that fans had kept burning since their separation. The hope that maybe, just maybe, destiny hadn't finished writing their story. Lovely viewers, isn't it strange how love can outlive distance, silence, and even time? You can feel its presence even when two people no longer stand side by side. That's what makes this situation between Joong Ki and Hye Kyo so hauntingly beautiful, because you can tell that somewhere deep down they both still care. Even if the world has moved on, their hearts may still remember the rhythm of what they once shared. What made things even more mysterious was a fan who noticed something small but deeply symbolic. In one of Song Joong Ki's recent interviews, he wore a silver ring on his right hand. Fans matched it to an older picture from years ago, a ring that looked almost identical to the one he used to wear when he was with Hye Kyo. Coincidence? Maybe. But to the eyes of devoted fans, it felt like a memory worn on his finger, a piece of a story that never truly closed. Not long after, Song Joong Ki posted an old photo from a film set, a behind-the-scenes moment from Descendants of the Sun. Again, no caption, no emojis. Just him in uniform, staring into the distance. Within minutes, the comment section exploded with emotional reactions. Why would he post this now? People asked. Is this a message? The scene he chose was one that fans instantly recognized. The same one where his character and Song Hye Kyo's shared their first emotional exchange about love and sacrifice. It was too specific, too personal to ignore. And just when fans thought things couldn't get any more intense, a clip resurfaced of Song Hye Kyo in a recent interview. When asked if she believed in second chances in love, she smiled faintly and replied, "Sometimes love doesn't end, it just changes shape." That one line sent the fandom into a frenzy. Was this her way of responding to the emotions stirred by Joong Ki's post? Was she admitting that what they had wasn't gone, only transformed? Lovely viewers, it's moments like these that remind us why we're drawn to stories like theirs. They make us believe in something deeper, that love, even when broken, still finds a way to speak. Through glances, through memories, through quiet gestures that only those two people can understand. As weeks passed, Joong Ki stayed silent, and so did Hye Kyo. Yet silence became their loudest language. Fans began calling it the quiet reunion, a phase where neither speaks but both seem to feel. You could sense the emotional current between them, like an invisible string still tying their hearts together no matter how far apart they stand. Some of their colleagues were even asked about it in interviews. One actor who had worked with both stars said softly, "They've both grown, they've both healed. But love doesn't just disappear. Maybe this is just their way of remembering, with respect, not regret." That single statement made everyone pause, reflecting on the beauty of maturity after heartbreak. Even in fan communities overseas, people began sharing their own stories of lost love, inspired by Joong Ki's emotional post. Many wrote how his message made them revisit old memories. A love letter never sent, a relationship that ended but never truly left their hearts. His post had become more than gossip. It had turned into a collective feeling shared by people all around the world. And as all of this unfolded, one thing became clear. Song Joong Ki's cryptic post wasn't just about loss. It was about remembrance, about gratitude for something once beautiful, and perhaps about accepting that some love stories don't need an ending. They live forever in memories, in unspoken emotions, and in the soft glow of what once was. Lovely viewers, what if that's what Joong truly meant? What if his lost love wasn't a cry for help, but a quiet acknowledgement that love, no matter how it ends, remains a part of who we are? Maybe this wasn't about heartbreak at all. Maybe it was about peace. Because sometimes peace comes not from forgetting someone, but from remembering them without pain.